String band, pastel-colored flowers, blossoming bouquets attached to the pews, the white carpets that resemble clouds. Everything is looking perfect. The weather is just right for an outdoor wedding. If this was an outdoor wedding, but I wasn't the one who planned it, so I can't complain. It's time! Here they come. First Kevin. Oh, he is ready. That pink tux makes him the king of the room. The bridesmaids are the human wind. Their dresses flow so flawlessly. The men are just as spiffy. Who knew they could pull off those colors? Oh God, here he comes. Look how regal he looks. He's so proud. Ow, why does my heart beat so fast? Cake, get over yourself. The only person with emotions should be those related to the happy couple. Speaking of, I'm not prepared for what his sister is going to look like when she arrives. There she is now! That dress. I could never pull that off. She's walking on water. Kevin is the luckiest and happiest groom I've ever seen. And here comes the waterworks. The proper groom reaction. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the union between this man and this woman. Who knew words would be so magical? Okay, heart, this is not funny. I'm not going to pass out at a wedding. He's looking at me. Why is he looking at me? Well, more like side-eyeing, but it's the same thing. Breathe, Cake. Just breathe and act normal. But he's a prince in that tux. His eyes are so... Stop it, be professional. With this ring, I thee wed. For better, for worse, for rich and for poor, for sickness and in health, till death do us part. If only I could say those words too. If only. This is quite the burden, being the one who caught the bouquet. I'm kidding. I'm honored. Congratulations, girl. You deserve the happiness today and every day after. He's a lucky duck for sure. Thank you! Where exactly did your brother go? Outside? Isn't it chilly? Thanks again. I'll be back for dancing later. Everyone's missing you. What you doing out here? Aren't you supposed to be the looker of the reception? Waiting for me? Look, if this is about last night, well, let me be clearer now than it was last night. We were in a heat of a heavy conversation. I should never have brought it up. Yes, I told the truth, but how would I know if we weren't going to lead each other on? How do I feel about you being bi? What kind of question was that? Was I ever supposed to see you differently? Who you love wouldn't change anything about you being the best friend I've ever had since we were in overalls throwing mud at each other in preschool. I just want you to be happy and making decisions that benefit you in the long run. I don't want you to feel like you have to choose to be one way or the other. I don't want to force you to choose. I would never ask you to choose like that. Isn't that what best friends are supposed to do? Look out for each other, even if that means putting their needs above yours? I'm tired of the 9-to-5 work schedule, but in regards to making your life the way you want it, no. I would never get tired of helping you out with that. How do I feel? I loved you longer than you'd think. But there are so many things that could go wrong. Why do I think that? Remember the nickname your mom used to give us? The twins? We were so close, it was as if we were siblings. She told my mom that when we were in high school. I just so have happened to eavesdrop. I just thought that's how you saw me. I mean, I'm not the most date-worthy to begin with. I'm the weird friend who might as well be single forever. And there are times when you'd vibe check my celebrity crushes, and you said that you'd rather date them than the girls in our class. I try not to let it bother me because it really shouldn't. But there was some part of me that, I don't know, made me insecure. Half joking? Did you just say half joking like it's supposed to be a real phrase that people say? What does that? Whatever. Look, I knew you were bi since 7th grade, and I don't see you less than anyone else walking. I don't see you as this foreign concept that needs to be watched under a magnifying glass like some introverted scientist who never leaves her lab. I may be weird, but I ain't that weird. Come again? Two-time me with men? I never believed that. When your exes said that you were the most faithful partner they had, that was the only thing I believed from their mouths. Because I stalk your social media to the core. I'm kidding about the stalking, but I'm serious about how I know you would never hurt me like that. The fear is all me, in case you haven't noticed. I've been hurt before. I suppose that when last night happened, I couldn't believe it right away. But it was not because of you. I know you're also being honest. It's me and my Joker insecurity. There's a part in all of our brains that tells you the worst shit ever, like, nothing good will ever come to you because you don't deserve it. That part of my brain is just so loud that it hurts. Thanks. No, really. Thanks. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be enjoying your sister's wedding. Not this. I guess she never minded us talking in private before. Fine. Let's finish what we started last night. Is what you think of me still the same? Okay, since that is true, you we'll actually do the whole date thing? I'm sure that's the traditional thing if you're into that and all. A deal? What deal? So, if I still feel that you're not really interested after 5 dates, I decide to continue or break it off? Nope, no complaints here. I just hate to turn this into a test, though. Then don't. Sounds easy on paper. Yep, that is a perk. So, when exactly is this first date again? Now? But it's your sister's wedding, dude. We're not here to... I suppose you do have a point. Wedding dates are a thing. Let's just not steal her and Kevin's thunder, though. Is that fair? Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to say. I told you that you look perfect tonight. This tux is everything. Oh, you flatter me. Should we go back inside now? Any longer out here and my false lashes will fall off. Okay, maybe not before the bones in my knees freeze over, but seriously, it's freezing.